Here I have a client, James, who runs an agency that is doing 11K a month. And in this video, we're gonna break down his whole strategy of what he's doing right now, what he can do to grow to 20, 30, 50K months, all of his bottlenecks. This will be very useful for you if you're an agency owner, if you're a coach or consultant, looking into the mind of someone who's achieved a lot in the last 6 months, but wants to keep growing. Hopefully there'll be some useful takeaways for you. I'm sure there will be for you if you're watching as well. Should we get into it?
Perfect, yeah.
Let's do it.
Keep diving.
Okay.
So the offer is for e-commerce brand owners.
Yeah.
And it's selling done-for-you operations, which is hiring VAs.
Yeah.
And the back-end operations, whether that's documenting and optimizing how the business actually fulfills the orders that they receive.
Perfect. ICP?
E-com brand owner doing 20K USD per month.
Cool. Price?
Is 6.5K pounds.
Cool. Wrong. Yeah, let's call that.
I think it's,
let's do that again.
In US dollars is 8.5, but in pounds 6.5.
No, that's cool. We can copy that.
That's for 3 months.
Cool.
And then it's ongoing for 900 a month.
You're doing 11, and is this 11 USD a month?
That's pounds.
Ah, there you go. Mate, always say in dollars. Always. It sounds much better. Yeah, let's talk like funnel, and then we can add the stats in there. So what does your funnel look like right now?
I mean, in terms of the funnel, a network has been the biggest one.
Yeah.
So I coach for an e-commerce info offer already, which is the one I learned how to run my own e-commerce brand with a few years ago. And that puts me in front of, as an authority, newbies. People, these are B2C people that are just getting into business for the first time.
Yeah.
A handful of those people are perfect ICP after 6 to 12 months. So that's been a drip feed of people into my space for me to help them.
And have they come through directly messaging them, or have they come through some content as well? How do they end up on a sales call with you?
Actually, it's positioned inside the offer that I'm coaching for. So that holds some space that people see. And then it's messaging in a sales call.
Cool.
It's like DMs in a sales call.
Sick.
But they're very pre-sold if they're in the right position. Because I've been coaching them for X many months already.
I remember we chatted about this a long time ago about the network, but it's such an underutilized resource, especially as like now you can run into other communities and stuff like that. It's something we've like actually found quite profitable as well, because the trust is so high there. But obviously knowing you and knowing what's going on with you, it's now trying to build another funnel, I assume.
It is. So I've had a couple of sales that have come through my own side thing.
Sick.
So it's Instagram for short form and YouTube longs.
Yeah.
So, and then it's outreach as well. One client came in through cold outbounds.
Cool.
Exact ICP.
Yeah,
Instagram as well. So I've had 2 people come through my own Instagram that didn't know me through the network before.
Great.
The majority of people come through the network.
Great. Everyone talks about running these personal brands where people come in, like it's like running an ad, because you're basically, all we're trying to do with this first part is get people to see us for the first time, and your message allows people to see you for the first time. So like, that's sick.
Yeah.
They watch YouTube and then they buy through like DMs.
Yeah, DMs, demo call to sales call, closing call that I'm doing.
Cool. So the beautiful, like, kind of put them in the ecosystem, warm them up, DMs, sale call. Yeah. Okay. In terms of this funnel, the fundamentals is really good. I'm just going to shift this along. In terms of this, if we think about this as your world, we do this with outbound to put people in. So that's cool. Then they obviously watch a YouTube video, and then that's like DMs. They kind of maybe go back and forth from that, and then they come out and they book a sales call. The problem is we don't have enough people coming into your world, right?
Yeah.
So it's a traffic problem as opposed to a conversion problem or a trust problem. I mean, to turn someone who you outbound into someone who trusts you enough to pay in full, it's cool. So it shows that this is working really well. The ecosystem is working well. We just need more of this.
Yeah, 100%.
There's almost like 2 types of content. There's like grow content and then conversion content. And like, your conversion content, even if it's YouTube or if it's short form and DMs, that's a system that clearly works. So then what I would say is like, all of our focus right now is on this, and then we put as many people in here, and then until this breaks, we're just like, okay, fine, happy.
Yeah.
Basically, we're talking about like traffic bottleneck. It even just gives you a bit of clarity on, okay, look, like I'm thinking about all of these things, but the funny thing that I would say now is stop making YouTube videos.
Really? I saw that you kind of paused that a little bit. Yeah.
Because I have a world that people enter, and when people enter that world, they buy. I need to work out more ways to get more people into my world. And it's like, you're constantly just playing this battle between converting people and growing. And it's like this almost like seesaw effect, which is at some point, like we've got 1.5 million people see me every single month. And I'm like, all right, we need to get them to buy. I need to come up with some way to get them to buy. And then I'm like, okay, now it's time for retargeting ads, for book a call ads, all those sort of things. But in the month before, it was like, no one's seeing me. Yeah. So there's not enough people to see.
Yes.
I'm confident that the conversion mechanism is in a good place now. And it won't be, because at some point you'll be like, so I've got way too people who know who I am and no one's buying from me.
Yeah.
But for now, it's like, how do we grow? Let's just talk like what works firstly, which is like, how can we maximize this system first to squeeze the most juice out as possible out of this before we talk about anything else?
Okay. Yeah.
So what are reps on this?
40 voice notes a day. And I've got a DM setter. Yeah, it's a VA, so it's not like a trained DM setter, but it's someone that then just monitors fast responses when I'm busy.
Working?
It's working in getting replies and getting people into the space, and some people will follow and watch my stories.
Sure.
So I've sort of readjusted what working means, and maybe to check that with you as well. Yeah. I used to think working would mean 5 calls a week booked in.
Sure.
I've sort of changed that to a longer time horizon to be working are a few people following each week. And am I going to see a return 4 or 5 months down the line of these people who have been warmed up by an initial outbound? Would that be fair, or what should my success metric be?
What I would do is I would make it the VA's job here to like log this. Because currently we're a bit blind on it, which is like column 1 is the Instagrams of all the people you reach out to. Column 2 is the ones that positively reply. Column 3 is the ones that like start saying that they're really interested. And then column 4 is like the ones that book in calls. And then all of these have like the date next to them like this. And you just move them over here and then over here once they like move through the pipeline.
I see.
This is this person's job, like with a VA, that's their job. And what we can start seeing is the lag time, because we can see how long it takes people to get from here to here, and you can just chuck it on to ChatGPT and ask it to do the analysis for you. We can see, is this really like an effective method, and what volume we need to hit to get to the prize.
I do it 5 days, I do it weekdays, so it's 200 a week.
That makes my maths a lot easier. Yeah. And then say you have like 10 people here, and you have 2 people here, and you have 1 person here. So we just need that input. It might seem like this content world is really sexy, but I make this video and do this live and make this. I have no idea. And if you want to work with me, please book a call. Like, I have no idea if 10 people are going to go and book that, or if 0, and it's going to be a complete waste of my time. So this, ring fencing this, and giving this to a VA and just being like, I know I'm going to book 1 sales call every single week from this is good.
Yeah.
And that will give you confidence. Or the big or on this is that we scrap it because it doesn't work.
Got it.
There's good options here to scale this. For example, you can get a VA to just do 11 labs and just send them voice notes. You can actually get AI to do this now, which is cool. So you could get that to happen.
Yeah.
Basically, we just want to know the reply rate on this, because there's going to be a point at which like you're telling me this takes you half an hour a day. Say you value your time at £500 an hour, 250 pounds you're spending on that. And if you add that over a month, 250 times 30 is like 7,500. Are you making 7,500 off the system?
No.
So then, is that worth your time? And then it all depends on what that monetary amount you put on your time is. If you're not making any money anywhere else, then in the greatest respect, your time's worth nothing, which is fine. At some point, you're going to say to me, look, this system's not worth my time.
Got it.
All right.
Nice.
So that's like system of traffic number 1, but it's not very sexy, because you're obviously bound by a number a day and all that sort of thing. Instagram doesn't love people sending voice notes or outbounds to people. The second thing is like content, basically.
4 posts a day on Instagram.
Yeah.
And 5 trial reels a day on Instagram. So they're basically the same, one of the 4. I just do a variant. I do 5 variants of one of those 4 every day. Like I was doing like 30k views a month for a while when I was just stuck at like 1 reel a day, and I'm now at 150k views.
Organically, completely?
No ads at all. Yeah.
Sick.
The majority is coming from the trial reels. They've worked quite well. Some of they're quite top of funnel. So it's not led to loads of good quality conversations, but I'm starting to figure out that my account can get some views and some videos can do quite well.
Yeah. The overall problem we're solving here is more people seeing you. This is a good number, but we need to get more people to see you on the front. Like, this number is fine, but if you're not converting regularly people to conversations, then this is like step one is just to get this number. Step two is to get this number and it being a meaningful 150,000. How away from your ICP are the 150K views?
I could, again, probably need to know better, but it's probably only 20% of people that I can see are engaging with the content. I found that the ones that get the views are not necessarily the best quality videos because they're so top of funnel.
Yeah. Effectively, like organic content is never going to be predictable. So it's very hard to be like, okay, this is what we need to do in order to make it happen. But if you're telling me that you feel that these views aren't good enough quality, then effectively what I'm assuming, if this is the funnel and this is like share, teach and show, and for context everyone, this is like things about your values and your beliefs, this is like your knowledge, and then this is the like results. I'm assuming what's happening is you're putting people in here that are inflating this number to make it feel like it's bigger, but like let's say 30K of those views are ICP. Yeah. And that means that like life is good because you got 150 views, because I'm always telling people to get 100 views, and you've optimized for that, which is great. But now we need to go, okay, how can we like cut this down? Yeah. Which is two things. And I know this from seeing your content, is that the first, I know you knew that I was going to say this, which is you as a person. I'm going to call it PB. The thing that I think, my theory, and confirm this is wrong, is that your share content is not so much about you, but it's more broad top of funnel stuff that people would just discard but follow and be interested in because it's like e-com stuff. We find that when people follow, when people engage, they are like, Sol, I know you. I've now watched all your content. I know what you had for dinner. Do you think your followers or these viewers could answer those questions about you?
No.
And the problem is, every time you do that, you then chuck people in this funnel who are in another 25 different funnels, and they don't really feel any affinity to you to buy because they'll just go to your biggest competitor. If I don't build a personal brand, someone's just going to go to Alex Hormozi's workshop as opposed to work with me. And if you think about it, like we talk business, but one of the things we bond over is a lot like an enjoyment of travel and enjoyment of Cape Town. Yeah. That's one of the reasons we enjoy working with each other, right?
100%. It's so true. When I was weighing up joining the program, it was a lot of it was down to, I feel like Sol's going to be a friend. Yeah. That has a lot of buying power behind it. If you feel like you're going to know, like, and trust somebody compared to somebody that, even if they've got more case studies, it's more about actually, is this person going to be there to help me out throughout the whole journey?
Yeah, I think so. This is going to be the thing that changes people coming to you, because your reels are good with the value, but I just know they don't get the reach because of the fact that you've not done this. You lose the right to teach people by not having people liking you. And the reason people don't like you is because they're coming into your ecosystem blind, really. You can never win this game because there's always going to be someone better than you who's got better testimonials. There's always going to be someone better than you that can teach better, but there is never someone who has your values. We just need to genuinely strip your whole content back, make only videos that are like this for a little bit. Or let's say like, I think in the course I say like, it should be like 60-40, like that. But like, let's even go 70% share.
Okay. And when you say share, this is sharing something that only I can do?
Yeah.
Because I've been doing share content that gets more views. Yeah. But could be done by anyone. Yeah. In fairness, so there's no affinity to me.
And that really works. Like it does really work as a way to do it. It's a great strategy. And like I've had YouTube videos where I like break down Alex Hormozi's content strategy. Yeah. It works. But what is really funny is that you see with that share content, the best videos where you break down Alex Hormozi's strategy. I saw someone break down Shelby Sapp's strategy and I copied that as well, is you use their name, but only at the start. Yes, you're boring other audiences, but you quickly bring it back to be about you. Okay. So it's like Alex Hormozi does this, but this is like how I did this, and then immediately it's like affinity with you. Okay. With ICP transformation, this is where like this is state A, this is state B. So the desire of that person is, what do they want to achieve?
They want the business to run without them. Yeah. So they can exit one day. They can focus on what actually grows the business rather than just in the day-to-day. Yeah. And they focus on what they enjoy.
Cool. So your share content needs to effectively be showing about these things. I even go more granular about this, which is like, I talk about why Bali is, or Cape Town is better than Bali. That is share content that you like, right? I don't talk about how it feels to quit a corporate job, because you'd be like, I don't give a shit about that. Like, it makes no sense. Even though it's a big part of my life, I ignore it. So I always think like, and then these things come like business class, they come travel, they become family, like scamming and morals and that sort of thing, morals. And that's mine. And I realized that the first time that people see me is gonna be when I talk about this stuff, and I build enough of this so that when I go, these are 3 best content strategies you use, people are like, I'm happy to listen to this. People are watching this video right now because they've probably watched a video of me in business class, a video of me traveling around the world, a video of me taking my mom on holiday. And then they're like, actually, this guy's worth giving my time.
Yeah.
The frame that I think works the best for this share content is authority and then combining it with authenticity. The authority is the dream outcomes that you've achieved, but you can also talk about why for a 20K a month ecom founder, they should come to Cape Town. And then let's think about even bigger things, like what other things do your ICP want to achieve, which is like within the sphere of their business, but...
Well, money-wise, it's like 50K beyond, 100K a month.
Yeah. All of these things you just want to focus on, and that's the video topic. So like if I give you my example, one of my best performing videos was like a video of me talking about getting to 100K a month. Oh my God, I can't believe that I got to 100K a month. Immediately, someone who's an online business owner is like, authority, this person is 100K a month, right? Yeah. But the thing that allows people to build a personal brand is then combining this with a sort of like humbleness storyline that shows that you went from A to B. All the Dubai boys do this part and forget to do this part. The most successful people show over and over again that they went from A to B with all the different things. So when I would make your videos, I would think, because authenticity is basically like, I was at A, authority is I've got to B. So I would just make video topic after video topic after video topic, which talk about how you've achieved something, but you came from somewhere else. What's one thing that you've genuinely achieved or have knowledge in or are very clear on that someone wants?
So I can run my ecom brand in 30 minutes a day, just high level. I've done 2.1 million in ecom revenue.
Sick.
I mean, is this authority? I work with hundreds of ecom business owners.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Like this, I would start every single video with this and just hammer it home. You and I both know that the clients you work with, they spend the whole day running their business. You can do this as like day in the life. In the life, you can do whiteboard, like actually breaking down the systems, but everything should be about this. Then you could be like, I work 30 minutes a day. These are 3 things I've done, but everything should be around this. Highest leverage activity after working out outbounds is to go and just sit with a bit of paper and just go and write out some ideas and some scripts for videos where you're really talking about yourself as a person.
With a hook in mind, nailing authority or authenticity in every single video.
Yeah. So yapping is good, but yapping would be like, I'm starting to see yapping as like good conversion content.
Okay.
It's fine because like I've had a few reels about Bali and Cape Town do very well. So like you can create top of funnel, but like this hook at the start is unlikely to get people into it with yapping. What is better is we think of some stuff that's really going to be like at the top of this funnel, that's really like broad for offer owner, for ecom brands, that is not so like, that is a bit more retention-y, is a bit more like almost sexy jazzy. Because, and the reason I say this is because the yap stuff is like throwing shit at a wall and just hoping something works.
Yeah.
This stuff, just being a bit more creative with the ideas about like telling your story, making some really like beautiful reels. The ones that have converted really well for me are like the ones where I tell my story of income through years with B-roll. The ones where I like really actually scripted for a long time, it took a lot of time over the reel. Those are the ones that convert. The reason that it's worth spending time on them is because then you can 10x them by putting ads into them. My yaps, they go well and they die. Because that hits the pain point of the e-commerce owners. It's a flex. I'm like, I can literally imagine it. It's like 30 minutes a day running a $2.5 million e-com store, but it didn't all start like that. I went to this school and I did this. I started this e-com store, but then I hated it because I was just spending hours on a treadmill. And now I get to live in Cape Town, get to run my e-commerce store, and I actually help people do the same. Drop me a follow if you want to follow along.
Yeah, love it. And variations of that.
Yeah.
Take what's worked from other people and do it.
Just go and make like 20 different variations of that. This is a good reminder of me that I need to go and make more of those videos, like, because they're the ones that bring people in. They're the things that like make people money. You asking about inputs for content.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about making one of these videos is you then create leverage with ads where you don't have to worry about the traffic is done, because you're already buying followers with the same reels that you've made.
Yeah, nice. I haven't had the confidence yet to put ads on because of the fact that the ICP seems to be low, and I don't want to throw money until I've got a winning piece of content.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Whereas Josh the other day, like maybe 3 months ago, property coach, by the way, for anyone listening, he found a winning idea and was buying followers for like $1. But that's because we threw shit at a wall for so long with all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then he found an organic reel which banged. Yeah. And then it was we were laughing.
Amazing. You've given me perfect plan, outbound system, and just nailing the right quality content, and we'll be in a good place.
Happy days.